Okay folks, welcome back to the shop. So as you can see, I've got this bench here. I made that bench for my sister, the same sister that gave us the swings from the last video. And she said to me, you know, you made me that bench a while ago, actually way before I started doing videos on YouTube. She said, I love that bench, but I wish it was two. Is there any way we can cut that thing in half and make it into two benches? And I said, you bet your sweet bippy we can. Let's get started. Now I'm going to refinish this thing, so I'm not too worried about the surface. I'm going to sand it all off, put some fresh poly on for her too. I don't remember if I glued these on here or not, but we're about to find out. No, but I need an extension. Now she's had this thing on her deck for quite a while, and them old, I guess they call them mud daubers, have created a nest in this hole, and that's created grief for me. But as you can see, where there's a will, there's a way, and where there's a will, there's a way. Where there's a way, there's a will. Or no, where there's a will, there's a way. This on here to try and help prevent a little tear out. I ain't sure that it'll work. We're going to give it a shot. Just got to concentrate on that leg. We're going to use that leg as a pattern, if you will, and we're going to recreate a third one to put on there. Okay folks, so you can see I made this thing basically out of 2x4s that I cut down. This one is 1.5 by 1.5. This one reduced it a little bit. Obviously these are the 1.5 by 1.5. Same stock we have here. A whole lot of 45s for the lines to continue. So I'm going to cut out all these little pieces, make all the doodads, and then put it together. No fancy stop blocks here. We just make a mark right directly on the saw. It's much quicker and much more efficient for this little bitty project. Alright folks, let's see how we did. Center post, little bitty cap deal, little bitty bottom deal, cross leg, this way, top, let's put a brace in or 2 or 20, starting to look like something. Don't forget these guys. Yeehaw! So the table saw took off the nice. Oops. So the table saw took off the nice round edge here and here. We're going to put it back on with the old MAKITA. Much better. Alright folks, we're going to put a new tool to the test here today. And these are countersink bits from SNAPPY tools. You can get them out of the Amazon. I'm going to leave a link in the description below for those. But we're going to drill a hole here and here with this new SNAPPY bit we've got. And hopefully not split out the wood when we're doing this. Oh, that's nice. Do it this way so you can see. Perfect. You gotta get yourself some of them. Another awesome tool. I'll leave a link below for this one.
I couldn't remember if I had glued that thing in or not, but I do remember putting screws in there, and I didn't want to wreck my chisels, so I'm using an old screwdriver to beat out the center there, just break it loose and get it out of there any way that I can. And I was pointing out the screws there, but you couldn't see them in the camera. And the object here is to clear out as much as I can, and then I'm going to take that screwdriver and I'm going to pound on them screws and try to break them off. I got one there, and eventually I will succeed with this. Ah, success. It's clean. I just couldn't wait to put this thing back together, and I was done with that white piece, that white leg, so I said let's get it on there, mark it, cut the excess off, and put at least one bench back together. Now that I've got the hole cleaned out, I'm going to take the cut off from the cross piece on the bench and test to see that it fits. Hardest part of the thing, trying to figure out which way this 45 goes on here. Okay, 2 benches for 1 bench. Pretty fun project. We're going to cover this here with some wood filler. We'll smooth it off. These guys are going to get a fresh coat of paint all the way around.
you.